So how long ago was Flippers started?
Flippers was started about a year and a half, almost, well, actually 2 years in July. It'll have been going. So yeah, so this place was vacant, and then he gave us about 2 months to get it set up. So we worked on that around the clock, trying to get everything ready to go. And actually, when we first started, all we had was this side of Flippers over here.
Oh,
That wasn't open. So
okay. So the area where the
for all the ticket redemption stuff is, was we opened that up about 6 months later because the restaurant that was next door went out of business.
oh,
And he owns the two
Interesting.
buildings. Yeah, so we worked the lease out for that side of it, and we were able to just cut a hole right in the wall, and then we were able to set it up and make that our ticket redemption, and then for the birthday parties and stuff like that. When there was a Cheyenne Club, this used to be just completely open, so it was all open. So,
okay.
yeah, there was no retaining wall here or anything like that. So
On the whole vacancy thing, I just want to ask you real quick. Do you know how long this building was vacant for?
it was vacant since the Drunken Skunk, I believe, was in here, and that's how we actually found out about the space, because we used to have pool leagues in here, and so we had 4 pool tables in this section right in here.
Okay.
And we left them hoping somebody would rent the bar, and then started back up, and it had sat vacant for over a year, I think, which worked out really well for us, because a lot of this equipment we don't use on route anymore, because it's just, some of it's older, it's problematic, but here where we're watching it, we can take care of it. Now, I can give you a little history of how we started. So about 18 years ago, we bought a pinball machine at a garage sale.
Okay.
I'd always liked pinball. I used to play in arcades with my grandpa when I was little, and he'd get $20, and over Christmas break we'd go a couple times, and play and stuff like that. And so, that was just kind of one of those deals where I'd always loved it. It was something I did with him, and then found a pinball machine at a garage sale and picked it up. It wasn't working, so it kind of rekindled my passion for the arcades. And I had a lawn service I had recently just sold, and so I started calling around looking for places to play pinball machines, and I called a location in Greeley, Colorado, a bowling alley, and he was like, "No, I've been trying to get pinballs in here for years," and he goes, "I can't get anybody to get them in here for me." And I hung up the phone after that, and I got to thinking, I was like, well, I got a little cash from my lawn service, so I called him back. I said, "How about I bring you some pinball machines?" He said, "Sounds great to me." So went out and bought an Addams Family, Fishtails, which is still here. Yeah, and Star Trek Next Generation, we put them in there for him, and the guy that had the arcades in there got ticked, pulled all his arcades out. So he's like, "Well, you're going to have to give me arcades." So then that's how it started, the whole thing. So then we've just been growing and reinvesting from there, and it's just 18 years later, we've got this going now. So it's pretty cool.
That's how Paradise Pinball started.
That's how Paradise Pinball started. So Paradise Pinball is really pretty much part of Flippers. I mean, all the games that we have been on the route with Paradise Pinball. So